Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Former Charger and now Pastor Miles McPherson is here. Hear his new message. Alrighty, it is 7:51. Make your life count. That is the message Miles McPherson wants you to know in his new book. It's called Do Something. And we're joined by the NFL player turned senior pastor of the Rock Church in Point Loma. And we also have with us Beverly Kelly. We're going to be talking about how we can all do something to make a difference. And good morning to both of you.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know, I mean, now I think this book is really timely with what's going on in Haiti. When you see disasters like that, people always are pretty overwhelmed by the enormity of volunteer work that's needed. How do you start? You know, how do you make it not be so daunting?
Well, with Haiti or any big problem, it's what can you do? You can only do something based on your ability. In Haiti, we have on our website a place people can give money. I think we've collected about $37,000. People just giving 5 and 10 here. But on an everyday basis, you know, it's San Diego, we have our own budget problems, $179 million budget deficit. And if you could just do one little thing to help one person in San Diego, right now as we sit here, there are thousands of elderly people in convalescent homes with no one to visit them or shut in their homes. There's kids in foster care. There are homeless people, people who are hungry. What one thing can we do to help them with what we have? And
that's a great idea, but I know you are really, obviously you give the folks at the church the information. What if other folks want to know? Can we go to your website, or of course we'll link your website to our website to find out where can I go? How do I find out about the 80-year-old lady who needs someone to visit her?
Well, if you go to DoSomethingWorld.org, DoSomethingWorld.org, there are actual videos on how to help those people, whether it be homeless people. We have ladies who make dolls and give them to the police. They give the dolls to the cops who come out of their house, who they take kids out of the homes on domestic violence calls. And so there's 25 videos now. We want to collect ideas from people around San Diego and around the world. We have churches around the world working in Grand Cayman and the Philippines to get ideas on how we can help people in our prospective communities.
So the point is, I mean, you have the book, Do Something, Make Your Life Count. It really isn't that difficult, is what you're saying. It takes a lot of your time, it takes a lot of your heart, so it's definitely not something you just take in a cavalier fashion, but yet you can do something.
You know, there's a motto that says it's better to give than receive, and one of the reasons that's true is because it's more fulfilling when you give than when you receive, and when you help somebody else. And so the time and the effort becomes meaningless when you're helping somebody and you're fulfilled doing it.
It really is true, and anyone who has ever done any kind of volunteer work know exactly what we're talking about. So again, we told you we have Beverly Kelly. You're known as Sister Bev. It says here, Chapter 12, Sista, S-I-S-T-A, for anybody who wants to be really technical out in the audience whenever this man shows up. A little inside stuff there.
You're a mess.
You said it, not me. Sister Bev,
Sister Bev, go ahead.
Chapter 12. It's called New Eyes. Talk about your contribution to not only to the book, but to what you do in the community.
Well, actually, this all came about through a painful season in my life. And what's interesting is God is so great at taking what's painful in our life and allowing us to use that to help other people. And that's exactly what led me to go into the prison. I went into the prison to help those inmates that were there and that had, you know, they have pain just like I have pain. And so I was able to use my pain to go in there and relate to them.
And what do you do when you go in there?
When I go in there, I'm just really encouraging them.
So you just talk, not just talk, because it's much more than that.
I go in and I share scripture with them, and a lot of it is just sharing my life story with them and going through a separation with my husband. And I also had breast cancer, and just encouraging them to whatever it is they're going through, there's hope. And of course, you know, having God in their life.
And why the prisons? Tell us why that was your calling.
I had always been very fascinated by that and wanted to do it years and years ago. And then I had the opportunity to do it. And I think, too, we're all in a prison somewhat of a prison. They're behind walls, but we have prisons in our own minds and our own pain that we go through.
It's true. It's true. You're right. Oh, this is fascinating. Again, the book is called Do Something, Make Your Life Count. You should get it, and you should also do something. And go to the Rock Church. It's pretty cool over there. Pastor Miles McPherson and Beverly Kelly, thank you so much for joining us this morning. And it's really uplifting, and happy to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.